Hi everyone. So for this week's critical discussion post, I wanted to uh, there we go. Sorry guys for that video. Okay, let's start again. So for this week's critical discussion post, I just wanted to I definitely see how it applies to my threads paper. So with the assigned video, I talked about content and critical thinking and how they work as one because thinking transforms and elevates content. And obviously this applies a lot to my threads paper. In order to encourage readers to actually think about the words, I had to put thought into them as well. I had to put my critical thinking skills to the test. So my information has to be relevant. It needs to be interesting. It needs to be supported. It needs to be clear. It needs to be organized. All these things. Without it, I think that's when you kind of break the bond between content and thinking. And when the content isn't there, when it's redundant, when it's unsupported, when it's, I like to use it as filler, you can't ask your audience to be really thinking about your words because there's nothing to grab onto, so to speak. And you yourself didn't put the effort into it. So obviously I see how content is very important in the threads paper. And then when it came to the assigned chapter, that one talked about practices that are socially and culturally relative. And obviously the topic that I've been pursuing throughout this MLA program and that my artifacts reflect is a cultural aspect of society. Now, of course, culture is a big word, but I'm specifically into pop culture and how we learn to identify ourselves and express ourselves through products of pop culture with film and literature and stories and all that. So, obviously, learning about societal control through rituals and taboos and things like that, and how obviously culture is a societal creation, is very relevant to my topic. So that's what I learned this week and how I can apply it to my threads paper. Thanks, guys.